you getting the right amount of sunshine in your life? Too much, of course, is a skin cancer danger, but too little can be harmful in other ways. We need sunlight to make an essential vitamin, vitamin D, that's present in only very low amounts in most foods. Yet a third of Australians aren't getting enough, putting themselves at increased risk of illnesses ranging from brittle bones to cancers. So how can you make sure your sun exposure is just right? Once it was thought those missing out on vitamin D fell pretty much into a few key groups. Older people whose skin can be less efficient at making the vitamin, people who are housebound, those who cover their skin, say for cultural reasons, or those with dark skin that partially blocks the sun's rays. But there's a growing awareness that work and lifestyle factors play a role too. There's not much time for sun exposure if you're a shift worker who sleeps all day. The same goes if you work indoors, heading off early in the morning and returning after dark. It's not a trivial issue. It's long been known that vitamin D is essential for healthy bones. But more recently, lack of it's been linked with problems ranging from high blood pressure and diabetes to rheumatoid arthritis, multiple sclerosis, infertility, and cancers of the breast, prostate and bowel.
It turns out you can't just rely on casual sun exposure to meet your vitamin D needs. You actually need to make a point of getting out in the sun most days for a set length of time without sunscreen. Now that might sound like the exact opposite of what all those skin cancer campaigns have drummed into us over the years. But we're talking about only very short periods of time each day. Exactly how long depends on your skin type, where in Australia you live and the time of year.
The advice to avoid the sun in the middle of the day in summer still holds true. However, in the cooler months, the sun in the middle of the day is actually the best for getting your vitamin D. Here in Sydney, if you've got moderately fair skin like me, the recommended daily exposure time ranges between about 6 minutes a day in summer to around a quarter of an hour in winter. You just need to expose about 15% of your body, say your arms, face and hands. If you can't get any sun at all, say because you're bedbound or very prone to skin cancers, you can take vitamin D supplements. If you think you might need them, talk to your doctor for advice. The rest of us just need to keep those time limits in mind and get a healthy dose of the great outdoors.